This is KGF 2 review, fresh off the first day, first show. And we must say it exceeded our expectations in some aspects and fell flat on others. If you are new here, hi, we are Screen Brothers and we love screen time. Watching movies, TV series, documentaries on screens, big and small, American or non-American, is one of our favorite things to do and we are not ashamed to admit it. Naturally, we get to watch a lot of great shows and crappy ones too, and we will tell you which one is which on this channel. So if screen is your thing, consider subscribing. Now on to KGF 2 review. KGF 2 starts off strong with narration from Prakash Raj in place of Anant Nag, and he has done a great job. His narration style and voice does fit very well with this movie. Going into the story itself, there's really not a lot of story in this movie, and luckily people who are going to watch KGF 2 on the screen are not going to the theaters expecting a story. The scenes elevating hero's hype, the grandiosity in the first half are mind-blowing. I think Yash fans are gonna have a blast in the theater. Many dialogues and their delivery in the first half were apt for KGF brand, and in many regards they were better than the first part.
Business man, offer closes soon.
Coming to the good things about this movie, we must say it's all about Yash. This is a through and through Yash movie. A Yash movie made for fans with no mass elements left behind. Definitely this movie's strength comes in the first half. The build up to the interval scene is also absolutely awesome. The background music continues its grip. We have seen that in part 1 and they continue the grip in part 2 as well. Police station and the daddy scene are definitely a highlight of the movie. You must watch the movie to find out what that is. While this is a Yash movie, Sanjay Dutt's presence was amazingly felt in the theaters. He owned his role and you could see a stiff competition for the presence on the screen with Yash and Sanjay Dutt. Raveena Tandon did justice to her role as shrewd Prime Minister. Like we said at the beginning, this movie has every single mass element that people are looking for in a Yash movie, especially for the KGF cult. Whatever they are expecting, they probably will find more. Coming to the okay parts of this movie, BGM was great but can seem excessive in some locations. So it depends on which theaters you are going to and how they manage the sound system there. Where KGF 2 falls short, in our opinion, is elevating mother's sentiment. If you ask us, mother's sentiment was the backbone of part 1. The whole reason, whether one admits it or not, KGF 1's success is about mother's sentiment and longing of a child who wanted to make good on his promise. While the director tried hard to bring that magic into this movie, it feels forced in some places. Second half seemed like it could have been shorter. Non-fans may ask questions like, why are villains using swords when they have guns? If all it takes is one bullet to bring the hero down, what took them so long? Again, barring those non-mass elements, the movie has delivered on its promise on a complete mass blockbuster. In our view, if you did not watch KGF Part 1, we would suggest that you watch KGF Part 1 and then try to watch KGF Part 2. Otherwise, you may not find the connection. If you love KGF 1, you will love this movie as well. But if you were iffy about Part 1, this might be a one-time watch for you. For non-fans, this can feel like one long hype promo, but for the fans, there is so much to feast on in this movie. So if you are a Mass fan or Yash's fan or Sanjay Dutt's fan, or you're just a fan of good background music, or if you're a fan of good mass entertainer, then absolutely go watch KGF 2. You will not be disappointed.
He is the biggest criminal. He is the biggest businessman. This is the biggest national issue.
That is our fresh off the screen review of KGF 2. We might watch it again when it appears on OTT again, just to try and catch things that we may have missed in the first day. And maybe we can even do a part 2 of this video just to narrate things that we may have missed in our first go. That's our video. See you in the next video. Screen Brothers signing off.